Okay, we're gonna take a quick look at this LED parking light. I mean, it's quite straightforward what it does and what it is. Just an LED parking light that you can connect. Looks like a 4-inch neck, and this is 150 watts up to 300 watts. It can connect to a 100 volt to 277 volts. The color temperature goes to 600 Kelvin, 6,000 Kelvin. Waterproof IP65. Dusk to dawn, yes. And it has all the certifications that you need here. Line, neutral, and ground, just like everything else. And that's pretty much it. It's actually very straightforward. We get a really nice Allen wrench here to tighten the bolts that you'll see here in a second. You have the 3 wire nuts here to lock the wires. And let's see what we are actually dealing with. It should be very straightforward, but that is to be seen. Boom. Whoa, this thing is actually cool looking. So it's just normal parking light. It's actually bigger than the one I have here, gotta say. And one thing I'm liking here, the mount can turn different angles. Let me just unlock this a little bit with a key really quick. Now that is something I really like here, because you can mount it at the angle you need. It's not a fixed angle, and that is absolutely beautiful. And it has some metallic teeth here on the back. Not sure if I can show you like this. It locks in when you tighten it. So look, you can go from this angle down to this angle, depending of how your existing mount is. Besides that, that is a lot of LEDs and built really nice. Really, really nice. And I really love this adjustable angle. This is really cool because a lot of times these come with a fixed angle. And it's not always that easy to just, go ahead and change the entire pole. Because, those poles are quite high too. So let me pull the wires really quick. And what we have here, just regular line, neutral, and ground. And I'm going to turn it on really quick. This is absolutely something you should not do inside. This is a controlled environment. And to some point, I know what I'm doing. But if you're not used to tinkering with these and working with these, this can blind you. These are really, really bright, and you should never ever turn them on inside, anywhere indoors. These are strictly outdoors only. So let me do this really quick. Let me see if I can find a wire to connect it inside before I go outside. I'm just one of those people that I like to test it before I go anywhere. Oh, just before I forget, I'm just making a simple connection just to test it here. This is the light sensor cover. This one here, you just remove it with anything, just a cap. You can probably remove it either by hand or lightly with a knife or something. And you leave this uncovered like that because that's what detects light or not, to make sure it turns on or off. And I'm gonna plug it really quick and see what happens. It should technically work right away. Let me cover the sensor. And as you see, the sun is turned on now. Whoa. Just please, again, do not look at these lights directly. This is absolutely dangerous, and you should never turn them on indoors, because these are extremely bright. And let me flip it the other side. It should turn off now within a second when the sensor detects light. Let me cover it and shine some light on it real quick. Boom, just like that. Now it's turned off because it detected light. Let me cover it. It takes a second or two to turn on. Okay, boom, it came back by itself. And that's how it works when you connect it outside. When the sensor detects that there is no light, it turns on by itself because it thinks it's nighttime. And when the sensor detects light, it should turn off because, of course, at that point, it thinks it's daytime. So basically, that's how it works. Let me unplug it really quick just to make sure that we are on the safe side. And one more thing. Let me show you something really cool with this part. Is I might try to find a place to install it outside, because of course this is for outside. If you want to turn it completely 90 degrees, for example, if you have a pole that just goes straight, right? This one, as you saw, for example, when we turn it up to this way, let me give it a little bit more. It goes only to this, which I would say it's around 25-30 degrees. To turn it full 90, you have to remove these two completely. These two screws, and sides and turn this contact point or mount this way. Now this way, you have it 90 degrees, as you see right here. And that's beautiful versatility that they put on this mount, that it can be played with like that. And in this point, for example, on this side, let me put the other screw really quick in here. Boom, just like that. So now on this side, if you loosen these two a little bit, let me just do this quick again because I tightened it just a little bit too much. Okay, now we have enough. You can still give angles like this. This would be around 75 degrees angle, up to 90, and even, I would say 110 right here. But usually I would leave it at 90 for the mount I have. But just in case you have different mounts, it will work the way your mounts are. And these are actually really beautiful. Let me just close it in both sides to make sure that I don't forget, because it happens sometimes that we actually forget. Yay, we're almost human. Yep, this one is tight. And we're gonna make sure that's the case in the other side too. Just like that. Boom. So the light now is ready to be installed on whatever pole mount you have. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go install it outside and show you later on when it's nighttime, because it's not nighttime yet, right? So the sun will not let it turn on and you will not see that much anymore. So when it gets night, I'll show you this puppy, how actually beautiful and bright. This is extremely bright. This is. See you in a second. Okay, as you see, it's not even nighttime yet. And this thing, this thing is almost extreme. Look at that. It's literally making it like it's daytime already. Look at that. The entire thing, just with this. Put on a pole that I had before. Just by the way, that's what I had lighting here before. This tiny little thing. And now I have this tiny big thing, so this is literally almost too much now. Let me see if the camera can focus on the light instead of the sky, but here. Boom. Wow. And that's how it looks without the light on. Just so you get a point here. And that's how the ground looks without this light on. I mean, looks just normal, how it would be before the sun goes down. And I'm gonna turn the light on and show you the huge difference, even though it's not nighttime fully yet. That same exact flower you just saw, and we are not even 5 seconds later. Look. Boom. Looks like it's daytime here. And there's no other light except for this one. Now that is what I call some real parking light. And for privacy, of course, you see the end of the car there. That's what it means on parking light. Look at that. Literally makes it look like it's daytime. This thing is something else. Wow, I love this thing.